As your experience as a mental health specialist, what do you feel veterans struggle with most at the service? Thank you, Mountain Boobs, from you.
That's a good question.
Struggle most? Isolation. Our greatest, yep, I had to think about how I want to say this. Our greatest enemy as veterans currently is the suicide epidemic that we are facing. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, because if you're in isolation, you have time to think about your demon or let your demons get into your head. And at
I
least
look at
that was my experience with it.
yeah. I believe we like it describes in the Warrior's Reflection, which has been the basis of my path throughout this whole thing when I went off the grid. The isolation is such a natural thing for us to come back, and so many things. What? You come back and you are a different person. You know, the military trains whoever you were out of you as best it can. It doesn't do a great job. It does the best it can, though. And then if you get the opportunity for the war experience, that burns what was left. So you get how many pieces of self still remain after all of that? Well, you can take that and be like, you come home and everybody sees you as a different person, and there's that disconnect, and you lash out at people. You see dangers in the kindness and concern of your family. You see threats in your loved ones, and you hurt the people that you love. And you're like, okay, I know how to protect the people I love. Genius idea. I'll just isolate myself with my demons because I'm strong enough to deal with them alone, because I have this ego that was trained by the military to think such things. Like that's what we would like. I can handle it, just me. And as if you could just drink them into oblivion. And that very natural thing is where we get stuck in isolation. And isolation is we kill that, we may have solved the suicide epidemic. Yes. If every veteran is getting in a squad, then do we still have the same problem? So unity becomes the ultimate solution. And in reflection of that, isolation is the ultimate problem of that. And we'd also like, you know, when you go to a new unit, when you're in, you're just like, here's your new friends. Here's the people you have to just be cool with dying for. We know you probably really don't like one of them. Deal. And you like become but you don't pick. And you become brothers. And then if you go to a new duty station, they just go, here, this is your new group. You don't pick. And then you go to civilian sector, and then they lie to you one last time before you leave. And that retention tells you, you sure you don't want to stay? When you leave, you're alone and disconnected from something bigger than yourself from now on. And it's a lie. No, you're not. You're still connected. There's still a brotherhood. You just have to find your own frickin' squad with the veterans who are also isolated within a 5-block radius of your dumb self. Like, that's the thing that has to happen. And so it's kind of a grassroots movement in order to create that social change in the veteran community. This is the core of my mission, is to create that grassroots movement to, what if the second thing when you see a veteran and you say, oh, you were in? Oh, yeah, I was in the Army. Oh, I was in the Navy. What if the next question everyone always asked was, what squad are you in now? As if who a veteran is based in the squad that they're in. Wouldn't that be great?
And then, hey, you want to be in my squad? Or,
right.
You know,